The cosmic tapestry, the cosmic scale of the universe pulses with motion. It flows in rhythms, both subtle and immense. Galaxies spin silently in the darkness. Stars ignite, blaze for millions or billions of years, and collapse. Planets and moons orbit endlessly, tracing invisible paths. The universe expands without end, stretching the very fabric of space itself, as if the first spark of creation never faded. This expansion is relentless, unyielding, without pause. An edge becomes impossible to define. Its scale escapes imagination. The farther we reach, the further the horizon of mystery recedes. Each discovery illuminates yet reveals greater questions. With the James Webb Space Telescope, humanity peers deeper into the universe than ever before. Its golden eye captures the faint glow of galaxies born near the dawn of time. Scientists, voices like Brian Cox among them, rethink not only distance but the scale of existence itself. What we see may be only a fragment, a faint sliver of something unimaginably vast. Perhaps the universe is finite, or perhaps infinite, stretching endlessly, a canvas larger than thought can hold. Astronomers estimate 2 trillion galaxies in the observable cosmos. Yet even this is only what our instruments can detect. Beyond our reach, reality may be stranger, larger, and more complex than we imagine. Carl Sagan once said, "We are a way for the cosmos to know itself." And with each new image from Webb, we step closer to answering one of humanity's oldest questions. To grasp scale, imagine speed. Driving along Earth's equator at 70 miles per hour would take 15 days. Reaching the Moon at that speed would take 5 months. Mars, 60 years. Neptune, over 4,000 years. Now consider Voyager 1. Launched in 1977, it has raced through space for decades at 38,000 miles per hour. Even at that speed, it took 35 years to cross the outer boundary of our solar system. In cosmic terms, Voyager is still close to home, barely beyond our doorstep. Our solar system is one tiny neighborhood in the Milky Way, a galaxy containing 300 billion stars. The nearest star, Alpha Centauri, is 4.3 light-years away. At Voyager's pace, the journey would last 70,000 years. Further still lies Betelgeuse, a red supergiant 640 light-years away. The light we see tonight began centuries ago, long before modern civilization. Even the radio signals humanity has sent have traveled no farther than 100 light-years. Enough to brush against perhaps 15,000 stars. But compared to the billions in the Milky Way, that is barely a scratch. Shrink our solar system to the size of a coin. On that scale, the Milky Way spans the size of Earth itself. Beyond it stretch trillions of other galaxies, each an island of suns, carrying worlds and stories we may never know. Our nearest galactic neighbor, Andromeda, lies 2.5 million light-years away. It contains 1 trillion stars and drifts slowly toward us. Billions of years from now, it will merge with the Milky Way. Yet, stars will mostly weave past one another, a silent cosmic dance choreographed by gravity. Zoom out further, and we find the local group, a modest cluster of galaxies bound by gravity. That group belongs to the Virgo cluster, which is part of the Laniakea supercluster, a continent of galaxies with over 100,000 members. Even so, it is just a single patch in the endless quilt of the cosmos. Astronomers estimate the observable universe contains about 10 million superclusters. Together, they form a vast cosmic web. Galaxies thread along invisible filaments of gravity like pearls across billions of light-years. Between them lie immense voids, shaping the grand design of the universe. And beyond all we can see glimmers the oldest light, the cosmic microwave background, the afterglow of the Big Bang, frozen for nearly 14 billion years. A memory of creation itself. Yet even this is not the final boundary. Beyond it lie galaxies so distant their light may never reach us. The universe expands faster than light can cross, locking those regions forever beyond our horizon. Some believe the universe may be 250 times larger than what we observe. Others suggest it may be infinite. Either way, we live on a small island, humanity, consciousness, and exploration, and yet, despite the immensity of the cosmos, something extraordinary has happened here. On this fragile blue world circling an ordinary star, against all odds, the universe has given rise to beings capable of thought, memory, imagination, and wonder. Atoms once forged in the fiery hearts of ancient stars have assembled into molecules, into living cells, and ultimately into minds that can ask profound questions. Where did we come from? Why are we here? What lies beyond the horizon of all we know? We are not outsiders to the cosmos. We are its children, its storytellers, its mirror. Every cell in our bodies carries the memory of starlight. Every heartbeat echoes billions of years of evolution. Every question we dare to ask is a spark still burning from the original fire of creation. In this way, we are the universe looking back upon itself. This realization is humbling. It reminds us of our smallness. Yet, it is also empowering. For it tells us that the drive to explore, to learn, to dream, is written into the very structure of who we are. Curiosity is not just a trait. It is our greatest strength, our superpower. It compels us to search for black holes, to decode the atmospheres of distant worlds, to map the faint whispers of the cosmic microwave background. Even across the immense void, we remain forever connected to the stars that birthed us. Now we stand at the threshold of a new cosmic era. With instruments like the James Webb Space Telescope, our vision stretches further than at any point in history. We glimpse galaxies formed when the universe was young. We study the skies of distant planets. We find molecules once thought unique to Earth: water vapor, methane, carbon dioxide. Signs that perhaps the building blocks of life are scattered across the cosmos. But each discovery only deepens the mystery. Why is the universe expanding faster than our models predict? What is the dark energy driving this acceleration? What unseen matter binds galaxies together, invisible yet undeniable? And perhaps the most haunting question of all: where is everyone else? If life is a natural outcome of the cosmos, why does the night sky remain so silent? Are we alone? Or are we simply too early, or too late, to hear the voices of other civilizations? These are not just scientific puzzles. They are existential frontiers. For the same instruments that reveal distant galaxies also hold up a mirror to our own world. They force us to confront our fragility and the challenges we face here at home. Climate change. Resource scarcity. The urgent question of whether humanity can grow not only in knowledge but in wisdom. The universe will not wait for us. Stars will burn out. Galaxies will drift apart. Black holes will fade into silence. Time will march forward, indifferent to our choices. But now, in this fleeting moment, we hold a window of possibility. We can choose to remain divided, fearful, short-sighted, or we can rise together with vision, with courage, with curiosity burning in our hearts. The next stage of exploration will not be defined only by rockets, telescopes, or spacecraft. It will be defined by how we choose to see ourselves. Are we fragile wanderers, adrift in cosmic chaos? Or are we seeds of consciousness destined to blossom among the stars? Every generation of explorers, every scientist, every thinker, every dreamer, adds a new chapter to this story. The story of the cosmos is still unfolding. We are small, yes, but the next chapter begins with us. Now, on this pale blue dot, with courage in our hearts, with curiosity in our minds, and with starlight in our eyes, we step forward. For it is here, in this brief moment, that we hold the power to reach beyond ourselves, to transform wonder into understanding, and to become the storytellers of the universe. To look outward and at the same time inward. To discover not only what lies among the stars, but also what lies within us. Our journey is just beginning. The cosmos is vast, mysterious, and beautiful. It waits for us, silently, endlessly, inviting us to explore, to question, to dream. And perhaps, one day, we will find that the universe, in all its immensity, has been waiting for us too.